The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Catching up with Coach Satterfield pregame. He is so excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion. And he's been telling the students all week, we need you today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So North Carolina's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, the defense picks up a huge sack and they force a negative play. And just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush. And it just feels like a tidal wave of emotion, putting you in a hole early in the game. It'll be interesting to see how this offense can respond.
Yeah, I'm looking over and I'm like, all right, let's run something safe, right? Like, that couldn't have gone worse to start this game. Interested to see how they respond. We can't just get pass happy, right, and put ourselves in a bad...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davis. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Motion from the wideout. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Swapped immediately.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Short pass. Tight end trying to get in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out wide left, it's York.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. The fake and wants to throw. Got a man. It's Schiff. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Tar Heels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Sets his feet. It's Chambers. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24, moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Right side, it's Watkins. At the 35, he's loose. Makes a grab and room to run. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hokie. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's York. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Grabbed by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff coverage team, they just get to the ball carrier. They are flying around. They're beating their blocks. And the ability to create a turnover on a special teams play like this, and that is massive. And now it sets them up in great field position.
Tough run here. It's Davidson. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. The run inside. It's Davidson. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gives it. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Sets his feet. It's Baker. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Just not able to shake enough. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback keeps it. Turning it on! And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go try to get extra points.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Watkins. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside, it's Davis. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Hokies are threatening on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Davis. He just kept those big, powerful powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Trying to bully their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. From deep, it's York. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game, and it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have wide open spaces. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Chambers working that wide receiver screen. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. On the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Left side, it's Brown. Nice route, nice catch by this receiver. What's important for a quarterback throwing the in route to a guy in the slot?
Well, I think he has to have great timing, and I think the receiver needs to get his right depth so that they know exactly where each other is going to be and when the ball is going to be in the air. These two have outstanding timing.
The Hokies want to crank the tempo. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break.
Makes the grab in their space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Just keeps slinging it. On target. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Looking for blockers. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Tar Heel sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Unloads to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Fires to the wideout. This time it's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Turns it upfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The option, he'll keep it. At the 35, he's open. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Baker. Got him quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Memphis taking on the UTSA Roadrunners.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got him on the RPO. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Push is ahead. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Taken down. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Right side, it's Warren. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. Straight ahead, it's Davidson. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got it behind the line. It's Davidson. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. That last play might have helped the completion percentage, but not the attempt to get the first down. They'll try it here on 3rd. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Ball is loose. Bounced right back to them. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To throw, it's Chambers. just a little off. Incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to...
Runs through a man, and he might just keeps moving. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A little too aggressive with the hands there. Got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Breaks into the open. The 40. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies! The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put it.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, it's Davis. Fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Finds his big tight end. Trying to rumble in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor, or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stress you with his feet, stress you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. 22. Complete to start this drive. Makes a catch but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, it's Chambers. Rush is on. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still running at the 40. Lots of running room. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Cuts it upfield. It's French. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yard.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Back to pass, it's Baker. The screen, he can go. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the option. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Making the adjustment. Quick give, it's Davidson. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Trying to squeak through the pile. Hard running there. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Out wide right, it's Watkins. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field.
Awesome job. Run the football, right?
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first set.
Snags it, and there's running room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They go to the wide receiver screen. Try to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man. Looking for the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown in the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.